before I get serious about this topic, let me just be silly and say, for a guy who's a racist and apparently doesn't like black people, he sure picked the wrong profession. I mean, he's an NBA owner, and by the way, he owns projects and this is not his first bout with racism.
True.
I mean, he lost the largest housing discriminatory settlement in the history of the United States. In the history of this.
Was not allowing minorities to rent his units.
Exactly.
Letting them in.
Which again, you're owning low income, low rent places, and you're going to be racist.
Yeah.
Man, you need to you need to like own country clubs or something. Like you're in the wrong business. But to get real about it, and I'm glad you sort of couched it in the way you did. This is not an NBA problem. This is a social problem. What Donald Sterling did is wrong in any arena. Who he is bad in any arena. And as Charles Barkley said, you know what? If you want to be a racist, that's fine. That's your deal. You're allowed to be. This is the United States of America. But where the problem comes in is when you're an employer and you're capable of discriminating based on those views. And look, Donald Sterling is he's a deplorable, awful human being. I mean, he is a POS, steaming hot dog turd of a human being. I mean, but that's who he is going way back. I mean, slumlord.
That's who he's been. Yeah.
Slumlord. Before that, he was basically an ambulance chasing attorney. Yeah. That's how he got his money, was that kind of crap, which, that's a whole other level of despicable in my opinion. He treated Elgin Baylor, who was his longtime general manager, like a slave on a plantation. And
Elgin Baylor brought a suit against him saying I was underpaid and discriminated against.
And under oath,
yes.
Elgin Baylor said that Donald Sterling's vision of his franchise was as a plantation. Wow. And that he would be the slave owner and that everybody beneath him would be his slaves. And that was his business model, if you will, of the Los Angeles Clippers. I mean, that